Alright, so some disappointing news. It seems that some of the glitches are getting fixed, but we also get a new update called 1.05 for Marvel Spider-Man 2, coming in with a bunch of other very cool fixes and some improved stability, so let's jump right in. Now, probably the biggest is the fact that they fixed the collision back at the harbor in the financial district. This was the same one we used to fall under the map and reach that secret area with the rhino head. So now if you go there, it's fully fixed and you can no longer fall under the map in the same spot. This might also imply that maybe Rhino is not still dead at the end of the day, since he's the only one that didn't get off screen by Kraven until now. There's no reference of him. This was the only one. However, it seems that Insomniac is probably keeping him for a bit later. So who knows? Let me know down below. Do you want to see Rhino for like the third time in an Insomniac game? Another pretty big one is that they again fixed the Hang 10 trophy, as it would not count flips accurately. So again, if you ever done that abuse where you could just like farm infinite XP, which by the way totally works in the update still, you could just use that and still get the trophy. But in case you had any trouble with that and didn't get it, yeah, it should be fixed now in update 1.05. But besides this, we have some other big changes. They address the issue with the NPCs that could spawn on top of each other in boats. Also, there was a bug in which MJ could be defeated in one hit. So yeah, this was on the higher difficulty. It seems that this was also addressed. How could MJ, of course, be defeated in just one hit? She's obviously the strongest of the three superheroes. They also fixed multiple issues where hiding the HUD would cause some missions to fail to even trigger. They also addressed some of the problems where players could become stuck in the final of Marco's memories. We also get a bunch of traversal related fixes, one in which you could become stuck running on a wall, another one in which players could lose the ability to jump, also issues where inputs would not register after zipping to certain points. Also another one for Peter Parker that could get you stuck in rails and benches, and this was especially noticeable when doing some of those missions with the bikes and whatnot. That was definitely quite noticeable. However, I'm still kind of seeing it a little bit, but maybe this might refer to different other missions. We also have fixes for mission moments and reloading save files, so especially after defeating or getting defeated by a boss, you could not properly reload the save file. While that has been addressed. Another one where inputs would not register after grabbing a memory crystal, especially if you did those Sandman crystal mission chains. Another one further addressed issues where models would not load properly after long play sessions. This is yet again a stab at our beloved Spider Cube. Obviously, it's still most likely going to trigger regardless of their third, I believe, attempt to fix Spider Cube. Again, at this point, I think Insomniac should just release it as a costume. I think that it fully deserves to be recognized as such, given how persistent it has been throughout the update cycle. Nonetheless, they further addressed an issue where the player character could leave a mission and enter the open world, resulting in corrupted saves. This was also like causing quite a number of very interesting glitches, like for example being capable of just roaming through the city with MJ, but still kind of having certain events popping on the side. But it's not something that you could trigger very consistently, so this is probably going to completely address that now. But yeah, besides these, I've tested a number of our previous glitches and they absolutely still work. So it's still possible to completely break out of bounds the usual way. I don't think that's ever going to be fixed. The XP glitch that I covered a couple of days back, you can, by the way, totally still go ahead and do it, and you can level up extremely fast. So if you're starting a new playthrough, or if you want to test things out, like for example getting a Venom suit much earlier than what the story gives you, you can totally do so. And there are likely many more like these that haven't been fixed or even found in the first place. It seems that people still discover quite a few every day. That is pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.